movers, Janae here, and welcome to your live yoga, dance and bar class. So you will need a pair of socks. You'll also need a chair or a countertop, but that will come later. So I just have a chair on standby. And what we'll do is we're going to do it's like a yoga dance warm-up, and then we'll move into our bar exercises. And what I would like to do is I want to put the yoga dance and the bar exercises all together in one combination, so it really feels like you're moving with fluidity, and also like it's like a dancey type of style. And yes, so all you need right now is some space around you. Have your chair on standby, have your socks. If you feel like you're going to be slipping around on your floor, maybe just take the socks off and you're barefoot. My floor is nice and it's got some grip, so I have no problem. You're just going to take your hands up and over towards the sky, ground your feet, take a breath in, connect the hands, and exhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Good, looking towards the hand, you breathe in, arms up to the sky, and spread the arms. You're going to bend your knees, send your hips back, and roll all the way down. Good. Now here, you're going to take the hands to the inside of the ankles. You're going to roll up the spine, draw the hands to the inner thighs, and then take the hands to the lower back, and we curl all the way down again, hands connected to the back of your legs. Good. From there, halfway lift, straight spine. Connect the hands to the shins, bend your knees, forward fold, and connect the hands to the inner thighs, rolling up the spine, big shoulder loop at the top. Good, both arms up to the ceiling, breath in. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, arms back up to the sky, big circle, bend your knees, and you roll down the spine. Good, connect the hands to the inside of the legs, to the lower back, curl, tailbone, roll the spine down. It's halfway lift, hands to shins, forward fold, and roll up. If you need support with the hands, you place the hands to the thighs and you come back up. Good, let's do that again. Breath in, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up to the sky, open wide, and we roll down. Hands connect to the inside of the legs, coming back up. To the back of your hips, roll down the spine. Good, halfway lift, hands to shins, straight spine. Forward fold, hands roll up to the inside of the legs. And arms up, breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last time, breath in, arms up and wide. We fold forward. Hands connect to the inside of the legs. We roll up. Hold on to the back of your hips, rolling down. Good. Halfway lift, hands to shin, straight spine, straight legs. Forward fold. Adding on, placing your hands to the floor. So bend your knees as much as you need to. You step your left leg back behind you, find a lunge. From here, you're going to turn to face your wall, turn the toes forward, and you're going to walk back to the front, working hips, and transfer the weight to the front leg, bring your back foot to meet your front foot, rolling up the spine. Shoulder loop at the top. Good, arms up to the ceiling, breathing in. Hands to heart center as you exhale. Hands back up to the ceiling, open shoulders and hands, and we roll down the spine. And roll up to the inner thighs, hands to the back of your hips, roll down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Plant your hands, step your right leg back behind you. And again, find straddle legs, turn the toes in, fold in the center. If you need to bend your knees, you can. Walk back to the front. Again, transfer the weight to the front leg. Back foot meets the front foot, rolling up the spine. Shoulder loop. I'm going to add on to that. Take a breath in, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Wide hands and fold forward over the legs. Good, let's just do halfway lift. Forward fold, plant your hands, step your left leg back. Turn the toes in. This time you turn the left toes out, lunge, like a surfer's lunge. Walk back to center. Now, turn the toes out, bend your knees, curl, rolling up the spine. Good. Just positioning myself so you can see me. And you're going to bend your knees, take your hands to heart center. Exhale, reach your arms out to the side. And side bend towards the back wall. Coming back to center, breath in, bend your knees, hands to heart. Exhale over towards the other side, reaching towards the front wall. And coming back to center. Bend your knees into the center and stretch your legs, stretch the arms, turn the toes in, forward fold. Walk back to the front. Back foot meets your front foot. And you roll up the spine. Use your hands as support if you need it. Arms up to the sky. Hands to heart center. Good, well done. Other side, arms up. And exhale, wide hands, rolling down. Good, halfway lift. Forward fold. Rolling up the spine. Shoulder loop. Good, we're going to repeat that. Arms up to the ceiling. Connect the hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breath in, arms up to the ceiling. Open wide, bend your knees, roll down the spine. Halfway lift. Forward fold, plant your hands, step your right leg back behind you, nice and far back. Turn to face your straddle, so toes facing forward. Now turn your right toes out, move into surface lunge. Come back to center, turn toes out, we roll up the spine. Good. Arms out wide, breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your hands to heart center. Good. Extend as you breathe in. Move over into side stretch towards the right side. Coming back to center, bend your knees, hands to heart, inhale. Exhale, reaching over towards the other side. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, straighten out, forward fold, turn the toes in, all the way down. Walk to the front. Back foot meets the front foot, so use full transference of weight. You roll up the spine. Good, shoulder loop at the top. Good, that's our sequence, our warm-up sequence. Breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, inhale, arms back up. Exhale, back to heart. We're going to move over towards the other side one more time. Great. Arms out wide, connect the hands at the top. Hands to heart center. Bring the hands back up to the ceiling. Follow the root of your hands and nice and wide. Bend your knees, fold forward over your legs. Halfway lifts, fingertips to the floor, to the shins, straight spine. Forward fold, plant your hands, step your left leg back, walk into straddle. Surface lunge, turn the left toes out. Come back to center. Turn the toes out, bend your knees, roll up the spine. Arms out wide, breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands extend, move into your side stretch towards the back wall. Coming back, bend your knees. Exhale, reach over towards the other side. Coming back to center, bend. Straighten out, turn the toes in, forward fold over your legs. Walk to the front. Back foot meets the front foot. Roll up the spine. Use the hands as support. Good. Big shoulder loop at the top. And let's move over to the other side. Arms up, breathing in. And breathe out, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands back up. Widen the hands, forward fold. You bend the knees as much as you need it. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step your right leg back, nice and far. Walk into straddle. Find surface lunge, turn the back toes out. Back to center, turn the toes out. Find, basically we call it horse pose. Extend the arms out to the side, breathe in. Breathe out, you bend your knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, move over towards the back wall. Back to center, breath in. Exhale towards the front wall. Inhale back to center. Exhale, find forward folds. Walk back to the front. Back foot meets your front foot. And we roll the spine back up. All right, big shoulder loop at the top. Great. So that is the end of our warm-up. I hope you're feeling nice and warm. And I love to start a warm-up with some spinal rolls. And it just feels really good for the spine before you're going into anything intense. And just have a memory of what you just did. Grab your chair and let's do some bar work. Great, now that you know you've got your chair and you know the warm-up, just keep that in the back of your mind. We're going to do a balletic bar. So bend your knees. As you can see from my smiles, I really love ballet. So turning out from your hips and stretch your legs. And you're going to bring your hand into a soft first position, open to second. So you want to lift the elbow, hands, palms are facing forward, but the soft in the fingers. You're going to bend your knees, but you want your pelvis to be underneath the shoulders and stretch your legs. Then you're going to take the hand over your head and you're going to just turn your head over towards the bar and straighten the legs. We go to plie again. And stretch. Now you're going to do a forward bend. You're welcome just to do a forward bend like that, or if you want to work on the hamstrings and hamstrings feels fine, the lower back feels fine, you can come all the way down. Good, take the arm out to second and we move into side stretch towards your bar. Coming up, point the foot to the side, find second position. Check in with your feet, you want your heels to be in the same line, and you go. Bend the knees and stretch. Hand over the head, look towards the bar and stretch. Good. Again, bend the knees and stretch. This time you move into side stretch to the bar. Coming back up, side stretch away from the bar. Roll through first position, both arms to first. Stretch your legs. Good, well done. Point your toes back to first. Let's try that again. So prepare arms first to second. And you go. Bend the knees. And stretch. Hand over the head, turn the head. And stretch. And we go. Bend. And stretch. Into your forward bend. Coming up. Into side bend. And up, point the toes to the side, find second position. And we go, plie. And stretch. Arm over the head. And stretch. And plie. And stretch. And find side bend. Come up. Side bend and away. Bend your knees, stretch your legs and close. Next challenge, you can have your hands onto your hips. You're going to extend the leg forward and you're going to internally rotate both legs, bend the bottom leg, flex your foot, and externally rotate, point the toes, bring it back down. Take the leg back behind you and you turn in, bend, flex the foot, turn out and unclash. Lift the leg one more time. We turn in. It feels quite strange, but it's so good for the hips. Point and lower to the back. Turning in, turning out, and front to the back, front to the back, and you bend your knees and the stretch. Good. Let's put all of that together on the one side. So, we're basically going to put this together with our warm-up that we just did. You'll see. Okay, so bring the arms first to second, and we go. Plie, and stretch. Turn the head, hand in line with the crown of the head, and stretch. Again, plie, and stretch. And we move into forward bend. Coming up. Open the arms. Side bend to the bar. Now try and move the foot and the hand together. Lower down. And again, plie. And a stretch and turn. And a stretch and plie. And a stretch, side bend to the bar, strong in the legs and the feet. Come up, side bend away from the bar. Plie, point the foot back to close. And extend the legs forward, turn in, turn out to the back. And turn in, turn out to the front. Turn in and out to the back. Turn in, turn out to the front. And we go front and the back. And front and the back. And we go plie and the stretch. Point the foot to the side and we lower down. We go plie, hands to heart center, and stretch your legs. Good. Moving to side, stretch over towards the back or towards the right. Plie. Over towards the other side. Back to plie. Turn the toes to face forward, forward bend. Walk to the front, transfer the weight to the front foot, you roll up the spine. Shoulder loop, well done. That was the whole sequence, you put them together. And we're going to try and do it on the other side. So I'm going to just move over to the other side. You can also just shift your chair to the one side and just bring your feet together, turn out from your hips and stretch your legs. Prepare the arms first. Open to second. Just your plie or the bar exercises. You go plie and a stretch. Turn the head and a stretch and plie and a stretch into your forward bend. Remember, you can just do the upper body. Come up, open the arm, side bend to the bar. And reach, side bend away from the bar. We go plie and stretch your legs. Good. And we go tendu to the side. And we go plie and a stretch. Over your head and a stretch. And plie and a stretch. Side bend to the bar. Come up, side bend away from the bar. Bend your knees, point your foot back to first position. To repeat, and we go plie and a stretch and look to the bar and stretch and plie and a stretch and to the bar and stretch. Forward bend down and a two and up and two and side bend to the bar. Good, point the foot and the arm together. Lower down and we go plie. And a stretch and plie. And a stretch and plie. And a stretch, side bend to the bar. Coming up, side bend away from the bar. You go plie, point the foot back to first. Let's add on, you go front, hand to the hip, turn in. Turn out to the back. Turn in, turn out to the front, turn in, turn out to the back, back. Turn in, turn out, and we go swish front, swish back, swish front, swish back. Place the foot, bend your knees, and stretch your legs. Point the foot to the side, we go plie, extend, reaching over towards your bar, back to center, plie, and extend, reach over towards the other side, back to center, plie, turn in, forward bend, walk to your lunge, back foot meets your front foot, roll up the spine. Shoulder loop at the top. Good. hope you enjoyed that. Well done for combining both things together. It's basically trying to target all the muscles, but also to work with fluidity, to find mindfulness, to connect body and mind, and just defining that connection, mind-body connection. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.